Yo, what going? Yeah, it's your boy Frank Nitty. Back with another motherfucking video. Excuse like the cameras are shaking and all that. But I gotta sit in my cup holder right now. I gotta get one of them little phone janks to, hold the phone. Goodness, this thing. But alright, how to get your CDL license. Really not how to get it, but how I got mine. What I did was I went to Roadmaster in Jacksonville, Florida. Went to Roadmaster for 3 weeks. And first week you studying. Second week they training you how to drive. Third week you doing the maneuvers, and then you do your drive test, and then boom, you out of there. You can get your permit before you go. That way you only be there for like 2 weeks. You get everything down packed, boom, you out of there. How to choose a good trucking company? Well, that it's really like your lifestyle. If you like to be home every day, if you like to run regional, if you like to be over the road, you know what I'm saying, you want to get the best pay. It's just like different truck companies that you have to look up. Make sure you do your research. That's like number one. That's a big thing. Make sure you do your research. Do your research. A lot of people talk trash about Swift. To be honest, when I first started, I went to Swift. I was on a Walmart dedicated account. Loved it. The only thing that was crazy was the hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might go in one morning at 3 o'clock. The next day you might go in, you know what I'm saying, at 2 o'clock. The hours was crazy. Just guaranteed to work 12 to 14 hours. The money was good. Like, I ran, I did whatever they told me to do. I was new. I did whatever. It paid off. As far as when it come down to Swift, it's a good training company. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I finally hopped on the road, went OTR, it was like I did so much backing and so much side street maneuvering, and it's just so much stuff I was doing with Swift that when I got on the road, it was just like backing into them docks at certain Walmarts, and then you get out here and, you know what I'm saying, you get to a point where you get somewhere and it seems like it's hard to back in for another driver, but to you, it started to seem a little easy because you've been doing these difficult backs for so long. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no problem. I left Swift because I found a better opportunity, and that was when I started working for Dart. You know, I ran with Dart. They had like a good lease purchase. It sounded like a good lease purchase, but you couldn't really pay on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you couldn't really pay on it because they wouldn't even give you the miles that you needed. So, yeah, and I know a lot of times, like, these schools, like these colleges, the technical colleges, they do have classes where you can get your CDL license. You know what I'm saying? But they'll be a month, 2 months. A quick, easy way, go to Roadmaster. I know they got a Roadmaster in Jacksonville. I know they built one maybe a couple years ago or a year or two ago in Lithia Springs, Georgia. They got a real good program, 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Do not go in there trying to finesse their drug tests. That's another thing. They get so smart with these drug tests, they catching everything. If it seems like you've been using a detox, or you've been, like, you know what I'm saying, purifying yourself and purging your body, you know, to get rid of marijuana, it's not gonna happen. Like, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I beat it every time. But to everybody, you're not gonna beat it. Everybody not gonna beat it. Everybody don't got the same remedies. Everybody don't got the same, you know what I'm saying, equipment that they need to beat a drug test. The best thing to do is just put it down, clean your system, get into a truck, save your money. The best way to go. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do a quick video on that. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I came out Sunday. Today is the 17th, I believe. No, today the 18th. So I started running Sunday. As y'all know, like on my first day, if you watch my first video, I had to go to Salisbury, North Carolina. Then I ended up going to Pennsylvania after that. They had me a load out of New Jersey going to Dallas. But it was like the way the weather was set up, I ain't feel too comfortable with going in there. You know what I'm saying? Getting no load, watching out for no dry ice. Just send me back to where it's dry. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I felt. So basically what I did, I told them I didn't want to do nothing going out that way. So they did get me a load coming out of Pennsylvania, which I don't see why they didn't do that in the first place. Y'all rather send me all the way to New Jersey to get a load. And y'all had a load that was 20 miles from where I was at. So I picked up out of Pennsylvania. I got to take it back down to North Carolina. I'm going to North Carolina, then I'm picking up a Sanford, North Carolina, taking to Lake Park. If I'm averaging about 1,000 miles every other day, by the end of the pay period, that's like $3,000, 3,000 miles. You know what I'm saying? And you probably even get, you know, even if you did like a 2,500 mile week, you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, one day I just ain't want to run that much, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just chill out for the day. I'm like, then you probably get that 2,500 or 27, somewhere around there. But as long as I'm like at, what I'm seeing is like if I'm pushing 500 a day, which some, like yesterday I did more than that, but if I do 500 a day in a 7-day pay period, that's 3,500 miles. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'm gonna work this Sunday or what. No, I think I'm gonna go home this Saturday. But today is beginning of the pay period. So Wednesday, Thursday, that's 1,000. Friday, Saturday, that's 1,000. Take off Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Do a little get by the house Saturday. Probably come out Sunday, I don't know yet. The Sunday, Monday, that's another 1,000. Then still got Tuesday, come back home for Christmas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get as much as I can out of this freight, because we got truck payment in the next couple, you know what I'm saying, next couple of days. Well, January 10th will be my first payment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see what I can average out and include my truck payment and what I bring home. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a breakdown to pay myself and all of that other stuff. But I say that for another video. But yeah, like, you want to get a CDL license, find your truck driver school in your area. If you live in the Atlanta area, just Roadmaster, fill out the apps. You be in school less than a month, less than 2 weeks maybe. The following week you probably be in school. Fill out the app, go to school, 3 weeks max. If you fail, I think you gotta stay another week or something like that. But 3 weeks max, you CDL, go to a good company. When I say good company, you know what I'm saying? Good starter company, Swift. I don't care how bad nobody talk about Swift. That was a good starter company for me. You know what I'm saying? Warner, they good. You know what I'm saying? Warner, great company, period. You know, with all the dedicated they got. USXpress, like the company I'm with now, they good. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got the trainers, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm thinking about becoming a mentor. I don't know just yet. But yeah, like they real good when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of safety, and you know, they got accounts. They can help you a lot with backing up. All our trucks are automatic. So like when I went to school, we had 10 speed, 8 speed, 13 speed. You know what I'm saying? Because these was trucks that belong to people. So yeah, man, I encourage anybody to get their CDL. I'm not gonna lie, this had to be the best decision I ever made, to get a CDL license. Any other job, doing applications, going to interviews, working at warehouses, trying to just make ends meet. But when it comes to truck driving, I could drive a truck and move anywhere I want to. If I feel uncomfortable in the trucking company I'm with, I could go to another trucking company with no problem. If I don't like the pay, go to another trucking company. Like, that's what I've been doing a lot of this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, It just, you got to find what fits your lifestyle, period. Period. You don't want to be over the road, find one of these companies like Premier Transportation. You know what I'm saying? They do regional, they do, like, I think they freight is like 99% drop and hook. They got dedicated accounts with Target and TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They like the major retail, you know what I'm saying, carrier. So like, I know they got regional, what is it, Black Horse. They got so many companies, you know, that just only run, they got regional divisions. And like, you don't have to be over the road. You don't have to miss home. You don't have to be away from your family too long. You can make the money here. CDL, that's like the best. It's the best thing that I ever did with my life, to be honest. Working job to job, moving job to job, can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. Like I said, I've been doing this 5 years now. I done owned a truck before. I was young, the truck blew up, well, the engine blew up. I didn't save no money, so that was like dumb on my behalf, but I was never taught that. When I owned the truck, I just thought that was my money. Or you pay your taxes, the rest of it's yours, and it's not. Ain't nobody teach me about, you know what I'm saying, a maintenance account. I came straight from company to be an owner operator. Ain't nobody teach me about a maintenance account. So, you know, that was my fault. But now, I'm where I'm at now, and I'm about to take full advantage of it. I'm about to take full advantage of it. Well, like, to all my dudes, like, y'all worried about being gone from home and stuff like that. Well, I'm pretty sure, like, if you do something like this, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, they not gonna mind it. You bringing home the money, you home every weekend, every other weekend, every day. If you catch something like that, it's not as bad as a lot of people make this thing seem. It's not at all. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I got some other stuff to talk about, but I'll leave that like for another video. But like right now, I'm headed down to I forgot where I'm going. Let me look at this real quick. Right now, I'm about to head down here to Hope Mill, North Carolina. I gotta drop this off at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Go in there, grab me an empty, head up out of there, go like 50 miles to Sanford. Once I hit Sanford, I'm probably gonna try to drive. I know it's like 450 miles to Lake Park. So I'm probably gonna try to get down there to like Savannah, up under Savannah or something like that. You know, I try to knock out all my miles, try to use my whole clock. That's like the main thing with me. Like once I get going, you do a 15-minute pre-trip, and which we all know, you know what I'm saying, pre-trip take longer than 15 minutes, but my post-trip last night was a little bit longer than what I expected, you know, from doing post-trip in the dark and make sure everything was A1 on my truck. So I woke up this morning, did a quick little pre-trip, got some fuel, and I took off. I don't stop for no rest. You know what I'm saying? I don't stop until I get to where I gotta go, or it's time for me to take my 30-minute break. I don't do no shortcuts. I don't do no, you know, yeah, I don't do no shortcuts at all. Like, I just run my whole clock. I run my entire clock. I might shut down with only 2 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, with only 2 hours left on my clock, or an hour left on my clock. Sometimes you ain't gonna get to no truck stop exactly 14 hours. Like, you gotta find a parking spot, do a post trip, back your truck in and all that extra. Like, yeah, so you looking to get CDL, that's how you can do it. Go to Roadmaster, and you can take the route I took, go to Roadmaster, do the 3 weeks. The next thing you know, come back, jump in the truck. Easy, just like that. Just like that. But I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a little update video later on where I'm at, how it go. Most definitely do a video as far as like my settlements, you know what I'm saying, for my first week. But that settlement will be with no truck payment. We'll most definitely give y'all an update on that. You know what I'm saying? Holla back at me. It's your boy Frank Nitty. Catch up with you later. Yeah.